Hello and welcome to the online lecture series on microeconomics. Today we are going to discuss the equilibrium of the firm and industry under perfect competition. And if we can say particularly, we will discuss the determination of equilibrium price and equilibrium output under perfect competition. Now let's first begin with the determination of equilibrium price. As we know that in perfect competition, a seller don't have any control over the price. Okay, so how then price is determined if seller don't have the control? So as you can see, we have two figures given. Figure number one is given for industry and figure number two is given for firm. So figure number one, where we can see the demand curve, downward sloping demand curve, this central part, you can see this. Okay, and this is supply curve. This is the say first figure. Okay, or the first we can say the first condition given in the graph. So this is the point of equilibrium. Okay, so total market demand and total market supply is intersected at the point E. So this is the point of equilibrium in the industry. Okay, and from the industry we got to know that price is what? P. So the seller will sell anything but not less than and not more than P. Okay, so this graph number 2 is for firm and the figure number 1 or graph number 1 is for industry. Now further, if demand increases and the supply is fixed, so now demand curve shift upward and the new equilibrium point is E dash. So the new price set by industry is P dash. Okay, so the firm will now sell everything for P dash. Similarly, if demand falls to downward, then the new equilibrium point is E double dash and the price is P double dash. So by this, the total demand and total supply, where the total demand is equal to total supply, that is the point where price is determined and that price will be accepted by the firm. So the firm's AR and MR curve will look something like this. Okay, it is horizontal to x-axis, or we can say parallel to x-axis. Similarly, if the supply will change, again the equilibrium price will change. Okay, I am drawing again one graph. For example, there is a fish market in the edge of or the in on the bank of any river. There is fish market. Okay, there is fish market in the bank of river. Many sellers are there. So based on demand and supply, the price per kg of fish is fixed to OP. So all the seller sitting in this market will sell for price P. Now, because of say चेंज इन सप्लाई, कह लीजिए कि तूफान आ गया और इसकी वजह से बोट नहीं जा सके मछली पकड़ने, जिसकी वजह से व्हाट हैपेंड, सप्लाई डिक्रीजेस. ओके, सो सप्लाई डिक्रीजेस, सो सप्लाई कर शिफ्ट लेफ्टवर्ड. सप्लाई डिक्रीजेस, तो सो न्यू इक्विलिब्रियम पॉइंट इज दिस. तो उस मार्केट में प्राइस क्या होगा, मछली की प्राइस क्या होगी, पर यूनिट प्राइस क्या होगी, दैट विल इंक्रीज, प्राइस विल इंक्रीज टू P dash. Okay, so how we can see the change in demand affect the price? Similarly, change in supply also affect the price, or in real life demand and supply simultaneously change, so it is price is changed by the both demand and supply. But the central point of the theory is firm cannot determine the price. Firm is the price taker and industry is the price maker. Okay, so in perfect competition, firm is not able to change the price, so hence price is parallel to x-axis. So AR and MR is same to y-axis. Okay, let's move to the determination of equilibrium output under perfect competition. So as you know that there are two conditions of equilibrium. The first condition, also known as the necessary condition, is MR should be equal to MC. This is the first condition. And the second condition, we know that slope of MR should be less than slope of MC, also known as sufficient condition. So there are two conditions of the equilibrium. So let's find the form's equilibrium. Now for form, AR and MR is like this. Okay, AR and MR will be like this. This is MC curve, U-shaped curve. So there is two intersection point. One is point F, another is point E. Let's see if both points satisfy both the condition or not. So if you see condition number one, MR is equal to MC, that is satisfied by the point F. If at point F, MR is same as MC because price and cost both are given on y-axis. So the value of MR and MC is same at point F. Similarly, if you go to point E, you can see that the value of MR and MC is same at point E also. So condition 1 is satisfied in both the cases. Condition 1 is satisfied. Okay. Now let's move to the condition number 2. Slope of MR should be less than slope of MC. In this point, at point F, MC is downward sloping. It means slope of MC is something negative of. And MR is parallel, so the slope of MR throughout is what? 0. So at point F, the slope of MR is 0 and the slope of MC is negative. So which one is greater? This one. So condition 2 is not satisfied at point F. Now let's move to point E. MC is upward sloping, so slope is positive, whereas the slope of MR is 0. So slope of MR is 0 and the slope of MC is positive. So condition number 2 is satisfied, that slope of MC is positive, which is greater than slope of MR, which is 0. So at point E, both the condition 1 and 2 is satisfied. Hence, point E is the point of equilibrium. Okay, so corresponding to point E, on x-axis you will see the output, that is M. So what is the equilibrium output corresponding to point E? The equilibrium output is OM. By this we can determine the equilibrium output and price in the perfect competition. So let's have a summary of the class. In perfect competition, price is taken by the firm, so it is fixed in nature, and in perfect competition, this point will be known as point of equilibrium, where MR is cutting, where MC is cutting MR from below. Okay, that's all from my side. Have a nice day. Thank you.